Hooray, and that is one solid year since Money Hub came on Happy FM. And I'm super excited about my guest today and the person we are sharing our anniversary with. Nyamiya Addo, next week, we'll be definitely cutting a cake, a big one, here on the show. But, and then, we're still going to go on with the conversations that will change your life, conversations that will change your mindset when it comes to your business. Neneno, I've got a serial entrepreneur in studio. Her name is Afia K. Addo. And she's a serial entrepreneur and CEO of Touch Products Ghana. When it comes to starting a business, first of all, starting a business, in our part of the country, we need to say now, to even start it but to be running it successfully and to be successful at it, enough form. Now, how do you navigate your way through it? This is one person who's done it solidly, who's done it over the years and is still succeeding at it. And there's no other person to tell us how to, navigate our way through the challenges, especially for those of you listening, more person into business. Social media handles no moneyhub_official. My personal page is so at Cassandra Wild. This is the Money Hub with Cassandra. And if you're more
Cassandra.
Lovely to have you in the studio.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
By the way, we are from Rotary. Rotary is good.
Very good.
Rotary is good. We are from Rotary. Nanifia and I are Rotary from Rotary Club of Accra Industrial Area. Nyamiya Addo, Rotary. Okay. Nanifia, let me come to you in terms of business itself. How did you start business? Let me put it this way. Is it a passion, no? And then who decided say, minko into business and I say business idea and buy and son, now we are passionate about it. Which one came first for you?
Okay, Cassandra Medase. Oh. First of all, I would like to say a very good evening to your listeners. And I'm made part of your first anniversary. It's an
lovely
honor.
To have
Congratulations to you and your team on your first anniversary, which is a big feat. Not everybody gets the opportunity to celebrate their first anniversary. So well done. And congrats to you. Very much. Yeah. You said passion. Mm-hmm. I would say passion is what drives every entrepreneur. Okay. I'm sure self-entrepreneurs by nipa 10. I'm sure of 8 of them who would say passion. I'm sure say nipa bebre would say they be almost passion. Na passion na when he. Na mon train baby. I'm sure because it's the way. Okay. But people are not able to, they're not able to tell what passion is about. Passion is that one thing that doesn't make you sleep, that you lose sleep over. Is a problem. I say like society. It's an issue you want to address. It's a drive in it. Like you find yourself talking about it all the time. Even if you're a shy person, probably if you find yourself in a place where even there are people, you even forget you are shy because there is a whole different vibe. Yeah. So I would say passion is very important. Because entrepreneurship, straight. The challenges it can overwhelm you. So if you are not enjoying what you are doing, it's easy for if you don't have a goal, very easy say give up on the way. And until can say passion I would say passion is what drives every entrepreneur.
So for you, passion came first before the business side of it. Now, entrepreneurship, especially in our part of the world and globally, let me put it globally. Since I'm buying any budget to employ people anymore until beyond going to entrepreneurship. Since just a one cassa wash will be even one stream of income ne cran so until we were do macrampo na just a wosan be on the side. Tamo be but then it's like a pool full of sharks. it's still very tough there, like you said. And you're straight route. You need one rule be a ye so to be successful. Just say what passion be kakra what they count. So for you, at what point did you delve into, because me want to say what could school do a change, I will be to me and your baby. At what point did you decide say baby ring for one one I will be jumping into?
Oh, no, I think sometimes no, you may not even be prepared for it, but circumstances can also get you into it.
Yeah.
Inti senya wo kana ye no kre. Me wie school no na me nso me hwe nim se menye adwuma ye. En so me kai se na me nim obi, me ka kire ni so omo mboa me na menye adwuma. Sa nipa no ene meka se me danase se o ka kire me se on to me no no de in common na me ni di most of the time no who say I love to to sell. I like to do business.
Wow.
That is what he sees in me. He doesn't see me working for anybody.
Wow.
It looked like this person just don't want to help me.
It looked like, yeah.
Now I say, because at that time, I hina me walk because that's definitely what everybody would think about.
Aye.
But there is always something in your hand. At that time, no, I knew I didn't have much, but the career entrepreneur, the friend, and said, me was school, no. Na eno de we be say o ton ade for a living, like say until me started ton ade from level 100 I me ton ade me ton credit my ton bread
my
ton
ewo mu. Yes.
But that time ni mo no na yesika no and until no I say me start say to say credit until I make a passion ye hu hia ne say it's not say no that time we bibi keke until dey ape bibi edi no ye me sika na ase o mo beto credit no obi tambi omo tam sika ne pe na eja me foldi up na me say ejuma we kra me nye because ye wi am sika ntini nye bi nti eja say me need motivation there to do what I was doing. I was just so it's things I've done na me sign me nana eye ejuma me nana oton ade e wa akra me koboa no ene me call me weekend student bia person rest omo ko parties no wo be wa beto me na me ti akra na me ton ade yeah co vacation na obia kope internship bia ye no na me de ti akra intini pa no si onim bibi we na wo wakome wo so obo on na nampo na wo de be hyase na edu baby na wato a wo de so a better intino ebra me start say me ye dem me boa me na for some time then the time came so I think I wanted to start something on my own. So at that point I counted on the resources I had at the time, friends and family and people who have also been there before me, and I made the chassis.
Lovely. Yeah, sure, industrial woman. That is what makes me fascinated personally, because you are into production and you're part of the world, and so say wo ko bibi sa mo a enche da na form say yemfa na say wo ton credit to say finished product be an answer wo ton wo ko fo bi atade aba beton a usually a year slightly easier. But as you've gone into a completely unique environment where we have raw materials to be able to. How are you managing the industrial woman, Ceciano?
Yeah, quite tough, but I started off from somewhere. Me mention me nana. Actually, the drive to do this business was from me nana, and she sells the raw materials for making these products.
Okay.
So I noticed that most of the people that were buying from her, it's like some were doing great stuff, some may not. We are not probably following the best of procedures and all, but some were doing great stuff. However, it's like they've not had formal training.
Yes.
And sometimes you try to speak to them, you try to, motivate them, guide them, but you realize they are still not able to achieve that which you want to do.
Yeah.
And my grandma herself is a formulator. She's formulated for some years. So she's taught me how to go about some of these things. So I'll say I am privileged to come from a family that deals in the raw materials.
Yeah.
So we are able to, get them at very good prices, even though that is challenging because most of these raw materials are not made in Ghana.
Yes,
they are imported.
Exactly.
So with these challenges of having to compete with foreign brands, it can be a bit difficult. However, we try to bridge the gap. Maybe you reduce your profiteering, have a good relationship with the people who are supplying you the goods as a startup. So maybe they wouldn't just say you have to pay everything cash hand. They can give you some time to, pay off your goods as and when. And also try to meet your customers halfway, because you realize that most of these the reason people say production is difficult is that the system in itself, they want us to produce, but it's
But
like the system
what?
itself is fighting you
Okay.
not to produce.
Okay.
We have tariffs,
Okay.
up, water, electricity,
Okay.
and taxes. As a manufacturer, you are paying about 19.5%
Wow.
on your goods.
Oh, well, good to
So
know so.
imagine like competing with a brand that just pays some duty at the port
Aye.
and just come to sell
Aye.
with 3%
Aye.
as a trader.
Aye.
It makes it a bit challenging. So in as much as we, the manufacturers, are doing our part, we would plead with the governments and the agencies to also help us, so it doesn't look as if already you are struggling and whoever you expect to hold your hand is also, pushing you. I'll say FDA is doing a great job. For them, they are really trying to help most of these formulators, trying to make their work quite easy, less stressful. If there is anything you're not doing, they'll just guide you as to what to do right.
That's great.
So they can
That's great.
give you
But
the
apart from
approval you need.
FDA, and are there no mwebia eba from other organizations be in the country when it comes to manufacturing? Because it seems as if, especially so outside, it seems as if there are in airborne. But then from what you're saying, it doesn't really look like that.
It looks like matitibi.
Yeah.
Say but personally, I have not,
Yeah.
received anything from, and I'm yet to see someone who would also tell me. I know some manufacturers, Ghanaians.
Aye.
I don't know of anybody that, maybe if they've received and they are not saying that one, I don't know. But I can't speak to it because I haven't received anyone myself.
About the manufacturing, and I'm saying, me who said there are a lot of trainings, so, and then you realize, say, say, yes, some of these liquid soap, detergents, bleaches, how do you still, become very unique amidst all of that? Because I say, Ebu, I don't know,
I know,
in Ghana,
right?
so there was a way of check starting your your friends a provision store starting your beer or provision store when it and me when they say who industry woman says and also all of a sudden no all kinds of trainings. How do you still becoming unique, and how do you actually feel about all these trainings?
Trainings not there. I always say be in train how to do soap natural.
Okay.
Because it's a big space. I'm sure. So I wish people saying Kayen na able to me produce to the point our government grab banning imported detergents. I won't say it's a bad thing in itself, but the idea behind the training most of the time is just for people to make money, and that's sad. Personally, we've had people. I told you my grandma sells chemicals.
Aye.
We've had people who would go for training, and they give them a list, they come and buy some products, chemicals, and they don't even know how to go about it. Yeah, they'll tell you they went for training. Someone has just taken the money.
Yeah.
It's sad to know with all these trainings going on. If you enter a supermarket, you can hardly find a made in Ghana brand.
Why do you think it's so? Do you think, sir, we are still yet to fine-tune certain things? I'll give you an example. First, your clothing we are auto already made. Nani awodiama seamstress, who's a finishing. There was a big difference. And then you who say, designers are come when you to me pam wedding gowns may yet to send you what. So would you say, sir, still the industry is small? It's growing, let me put it that way. And then there are still a few fine tunes. What say they can't enter our cobanasa?
Yeah, fine tunes and they're very necessary. Ghana for padia fepa.
Aye.
Intino, who produce na odwen say for because my product is good. Intino, I can present it in any way. And feel
Okay.
Even though people say Ghanaians have taste for foreign goods, I say the foreign goods are doing something right. Into Bisam, say, what are we doing
Yeah.
that makes us stand out? So what we identified what the problem was.
Okay.
It's not the quality of the product, because they be a make say me catch yourself bleach. Your friend no akesha no egunsuom na woso na fegu bathroom enko in crafting baby mo a omoye.
Yeah.
Trust me, ye adwuma pochen de yakra na e de aba no. But obi mbepe se obebe ode bibi saa bebe gu plastic bottle bi mo na esinifie. They want it properly packaged.
Oh,
So
right.
that is the gap that we had to come in
Okay.
to fill.
Packaging.
Yes,
no?
the packaging.
Okay.
Because for me, packaging tells the consumer that you respect them.
Ampa.
Inti no say o pese me towa dia. At that moment no on the shelf no. Unjina ho no abeka kire me say o product no e good.
Ampa.
The way na we see
Eternal.
your
It will
product
talk for
and no
itself.
be mafa
Lovely.
product no. Inti no. I would urge say those going into it should please look at that. The packaging aspect. It's very expensive to
I
package
was about
well.
to say that.
It's extremely
When, the moment I saw your product, the first thing that came to mind is, is she making profit? Because packaging alone is taking a lot, But we're gonna come to the price of packaging. Mame, let me give a bit of acknowledgement to my sponsors, and then we will take it up from the packaging side. No, all right. Afia now do a FDA Addo Happy 98.9 FM. I'm in Afia K Addo. She's the CEO of Touch Products Ghana. Especially the manufacturing business in Ghana. And let alone be successful at it, especially in Ghana year BBI. So yeah, you need to stick and increase the volume on your radio set so that which means you be, and especially the industry woman. And first of all, I say a male dominated, but all of a sudden oba or she's doing something very, very great. So you definitely need to hear something. I'm super excited. If you're young, the cost of the branding, just like you said, is that not taken away from the business? So much from the business in terms of the
so much.
Yeah.
So very much. But as I said, there is a goal, so you have to meet it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't focus too much on the profit, otherwise you will compromise. And you can also be too expensive than that is on the market. So it's like you have to try and make sure you cut down on your profits to just meet the prices on the market halfway and be able to be competitive so they can purchase it. For now, as a startup, I'll say it's taking so much, but we trust that with time, things will get better. And when they come to accept the brand for what it does and what it's doing, they would, if we even mark up a bit, the market will just understand and patronize. Yeah.
Okay. About quality, like we said, quality is always the way. And sometimes businesses start very well, just like you said. How are you going to ensure? Because as the business grows, I'm sure say there are other people there who are more assisting. What are the processes to ensure say business the quality and also the standards is not reduced?
Okay, and then a brony friend is a standard operating procedures. As you say, you need to be an abewo. Inti no, I was say a bear say what Troya typing it out. Obi in near was say or ye dio was so digumu, especially in industry chemicals alternative adekitwe bia. A bit to me akose like it will change the whole thing. And even the performance of the products. Inti to make sure say you don't compromise. Sometimes compromising and you say nipa na sheda. Say bia actually be not a mistake a free or workers analysis into no was a standard operating procedure no manufacturer be say me come obi hu de me ya na chese nipa na still me formula de
na enyampa
so
like earlier you said
there are so many trade secrets so it's a whole lot that goes into a product. I don't think when it comes to taste, I would say that is a bit different. But when it comes to something like detergents, I am sure if you take about 5 detergents, different brands, they are doing the same work for you. So it's not really about like you giving out your trade secret. There is more. Even where you outsource your raw materials and all those things can be your trade secret. So you just have to write it down. If you even have to do maybe your own formulation somewhere to bring to the factory as a base where nobody even knows what goes into that, that's okay. But there should be a standard that anybody, if today the one doing the mixing is not well, anyone that comes should be able to do the work
to make sure
to make sure that it's done. So those procedures need to be in place and be in check.
Business ain't easy. Meaning, say, what's your pretty face, making it look as if, say, it is all well. Business ain't easy. Say, ain't easy. What are some of the lessons that, as one kasa, right from the beginning, I wish I say up until now, no, we see, and then, kasa, yemfisika in trade those, those lessons and those experiences are you would never give, you would never ever, let it go. What are some of the lessons that we see that is so valuable doing your own business?
First of all, make us say, believe in yourself and that which God has given to you. My seminar is in the Bible. Say I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. There is nothing impossible. So far as you have put your mind to it and you have planned for it, there will be provision for it. So you just don't have to give up. Just believe that it is possible. And trust me, you will get people to rally behind you to make that dream a reality.
Sir, Obi 18 says here, and I believe, sir, you were an inspiration to Nkrofo because it is easier for you to, go into Bibia. It's already a finished product, but then it is difficult starting from scratch, creating something and still, making it relevant on the market as your product is moving. For Obia OTA, what is Yemfana say OTA UCCA or Peso or Chassis to go into manufacturing? What are some of the advice I will be to me, Ediama, saying the panel in terms of, starting, what to do, how, right from the beginning, they've been on to make sure, say, they keep it.
Okay. I would say, even if the person is not even going to do manufacturing per se, as general principle in business, whatever that you want to get yourself into, the passion first. What's any problem that you have identified that you feel the need to solve, then you plan. You write it out, you have a plan for it. You then consult people who have been in whatever that you want to get. My industry, for instance, you want to get into manufacturing of detergents. I had this friend that I spoke to. I don't know if you know of Amanex Company Limited. Yes, he's also a Ghanaian doing great things. Yeah. So you consult people who have been there before you so that they can advise you. There are certain things they will say that will guide you. There are certain mistakes that are avoidable. It doesn't mean you won't make the mistake when you start. You find your own mistakes and correct them.
Mentorship.
Exactly. So it's good to consult people who have been there before you. Then I'll say a good team makes a good boss. So there is this statement in the Bible that says that when Pharaoh found Joseph, he didn't have to concern himself with anything. So one thing I always say is, as a CEO, as a leader, we pray to find good people. God should bring good people our way. And when you get that team, you try to keep them. You try to let them buy in your vision. And with that, you'll be able to achieve. And after that, when you start the business, make sure that you don't compromise on your standards, just as you are saying. You don't break trust because it's very difficult to win the trust of the people. You look at what you've been through to get customers, and now you let them down. Already there are so many people waiting out there to kick you out of the market. So stay true to your brand. Be what you say you are. And what will be the last point? Just don't give up. When the challenges come, just trust. Go back. Sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board. There are times you think you have it all. There's so many other plans in a man's heart. But sometimes when you get to you start executing, you realize that maybe you would have to sit back. You have to re-strategize, then move back. It doesn't mean you should give up on the dream. Maybe you just have to change the route and just use another just to get to that goal and never quit, because once you quit, then there was no point in starting at all, because there is nothing to even show for all the sweat and all the hard work.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okasano, it means you're dealing with a lot of human beings. You're dealing with a team of people.
Yeah.
What is that one thing you've also learned about working with people?
My goodness.
In your case, you're a young CEO.
I tell you, and a woman.
And a woman. Yes. What have you learned, especially in our part of the world where, just like you said, you're a woman. I would say, Nipani or bear manners. When you say what, there's a way you have to still treat the person and still make sure that the work goes on.
Yeah.
What have you learned? Or how do you manage that?
I've tried not to personalize stuff. Just look at the bigger goal. It's about the business, and so you treat everybody. You don't make anybody a god, sort of, in the business. And if this is what you require from someone, then let someone else set the rules for you.
Yeah.
You understand? So if I want this to be done this way, you can't come giving me excuses because you think I'm a child, so maybe I need to, or I'm a young lady, so I need to speak to you in the sense, or I'm a woman. Maybe your daughter is older than me. Maybe you have done this. There is always that that thing. So, but you let them know, okay, yes, your daughter, okay, this, okay, now. But what's the end?
Yeah.
It's the goal. So we need to achieve that
Okay.
goal. So you don't have to, personalize any relationship. It should just be about the goal. And
the
people
business.
who are performance driven and not.
And if you're brofunkwan and if
Oh, Cassandra.
But tell me, just before we go, Touch Products, let's put some information out there. By the way, Mondan and Afia Simame. And then she delivered a huge package of different products, from bleaches to fabric softener to a liquid soap. Me say, and I'm sharing with you. It's in Yami Adomwa next week. I'll be opening the phone lines and I'll let you answer a few questions about Money Hub, and then I will share these goodies with you. But thank you very much, Nanifia. But tell me, Nkofobenya products in the way here.
Okay, so Touch Products, your liquid soap, your bleach, your glass cleaner, fabric softener, and glass cleaners. Shop bia makola, makola shops nima etufo benye bi wo honomo. Uko supermarkets, yawo awenya mi wo honomo, yawo stranak, yawo stools. Like supermarket near you and in the market, you should find Touch Products. However, if you want to be a distributor, you can contact us on 0540 448 337.
Number Nibium.
0540 448 337.
Yeah, that's it. It's been lovely. Wait there. We say na kwaye anniversary in soon swato. Entina me person me ye this year. Now you to me endu fientam. I hope you have learned something new today. I would can't where you home. Trust me, the whole week, while preparing to have this conversation with Nanifia, I've been thinking about us as young people really being passionate about what we do, because you're passionate about you see it in the results. Just like Nanifia said, no, if you stop, I mean, there will be nothing to show. So you just need to consistently keep going. Next week, guess what? We'll be bringing the cake, we'll be bringing the bells, we'll be bringing the toffees, and like I said, I'll be giving out goodies. Into next week, you be a phone lines, because guess what? Money Hub is 1 year old. And me enamaye. Eye muamutie yen, munamwaye, muamutie yen every day. You, our listeners, I owe this blessing to you.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.